Захотелось рандомно поиграть в кролла. И то, что я сильно люблю играть в кролла, просто... Я устала от КС. А спать еще рано, поэтому я играю в кролла. Вот. И что тут будет, оказывается, игра-то? Нет? И? Бля, будешь попятился? Не помню.
Hey, the fox where did... Ha! At last, gotcha.
Погодите-ка. Погодите-ка.
I'll come back. See. I'll come back. See.
Что-то не то. Последние сохранения были от этого, да? Загрузить. О. Даже покажусь на сек. У меня красный нос, потому что я поела чипсиков. И у меня началась онкология, и я себе расчесала весь нос, и он очень болит. Поэтому... Саймон, слезь, пожалуйста. Слезь. Быстро слезь. Быстро слезь. Все, я иду кота бить. Слезай, я сказала. Вот такой кот. На бобке получил чуть-чуть. Я сейчас что против насилия. Но я против того, что котики себя плохо ведут. И вообще это не насилие, я его просто ругаю. Ой, блин, котики бесят. Согласитесь. Сегодня, короче, такая ситуация была. Я играю в КС. Наслаждаюсь КСом. Вот. И меня кикают, потому что я за условных 16, уже нет, не 16, наверное, раундов 10. У меня было 2 килла. И я не виновата. Это было случайно. Так, что нужно делать? Ладно, я не помню, что нужно делать. Что это? Совет друга, шепот камней, цветение зелени. Вон.
Ho, that...
Громкого. А может быть, поговорить с камнем? Он. Как это забрать? И можно забрать?
Another one, but it looks a little... And I can't read the... But I guess it says...
Могу на них на всех взаимодействовать. Зачем?
No, really. Why would the poet keep staring at the... There's nothing in...
Поэт.
The quiet... No, that gloomy... Ah!
Excuse me, are you a poet?
Am I a poet? A poet needs inspiration. Instead, my name will fade into oblivion, just like my words and the ink.
О, Обливион, это игра такая, знаю. Да вы здесь
What are
делаете?
you doing here?
Dark water is all I can see. Dark, dark water.
А, куда это
Why
ваша
did that?
муза делась?
This wretched creature, she used a true fox. I was a fool to believe that foxes' hearts are broken and filled with pain. The pain transforms into, and the cunning of a fox will break it.
Are you looking for a new inspiration?
I need, but my spirit remains empty. Nothing is, and the same is true.
Как же
What
это
about the
правда?
rock? Isn't it,
Your words are just.
Don't tell me it. Bamboo!
Бамбук, вода. Может, нужно с ним его разговорить, типа говорить.
Are you looking?
I'm, but my nothing, and the same.
And what about? Isn't it,
Your words are.
Don't tell. Are you looking?
I'm, but my nothing, and the same.
Как насчет
What
вообще
about nothing?
ничего?
Isn't that,
Your words are.
Don't tell.
Пол. Так, что она про поэта скажет?
Can you teach me?
Have you ever made someone so happy that it ins-
No.
Then come back when you... I know you...
А,
I'll see you soon.
я помню. Надо, короче, заставить его вдохновиться чем-то. Что у меня есть? Может, вот этот бубенчик возьмешь?
I'd better take good care.
Может быть, лягушка-трещотка?
Is that a frog I hear? A frog.
Какуха!
My inspiration.
Лягушечка,
No,
привет.
really. Why would there's not?
Is that a frog I hear? A frog. No. My inspiration.
Что мне сделать для фруга?
Wait a moment. See the ancient pond. The green frog takes sound of.
Прекрасное вдохновение.
Oh, it's perfect.
Что
I shall,
вообще я
you old
сделала
fool,
только
you
что?
still got it.
Да уж. Сохранится. Ничего гениально. Я сделала целое что-то. Так, ну вроде как я сделала что-то.
I saw what you did for the... His poems are truly beautiful, but they arise from in darkest night. That's where the star... Did you know that, Jerry? That is why I had to break his heart. It always happens that way. But you know what it takes to
Звук
make others
будто как
happy.
бы что
And
упало
now
сзади.
I'm going to help you. Look closely.
И что это такое?
I understand, but how can I do?
Общай. Открой задушку камень, хитрость лисы, волшебные
All
палочки.
right.
Come on, let's go back to... Believe me, this world isn't... The other foxes here aren't as nice as... Also, I want to find out whether someone tried to eat and whether Plato finally worked up the courage to speak.
Wow.
You'd be surprised about how much you notice when you...
So it was you. What? I knew there was something strange about those.
Yep.
Она меня хочет.
What's the matter with her?
Что хочет котенок? Опа, заставочку.
Do you know where we are?
Who are you?
Это батя. Очевидно.
Ah,
What did you see? Do you understand it yet?
no.
I wrote a story for you. It might help you understand. Do not be afraid. Be a...
Саймон, нельзя залезать.
You want me to read that story? What does all this mean?
That's what I'm trying to find out, Jerry.
The marquee!
Надо, короче,
are
посмотреть
you?
все истории.
Still in the magician's house. You learned the foxes. You did very. Foxes are a bit of a tricky bunch. But
Yes, but what...
there is a cold tree in the north. To find it, you must seek out the travelers who are able to walk. The tree will lead you to the eternal, and that is where you will find your neck.
Well, but I would really like to go home. May I? Hello? Seems
Видимо,
like
нельзя.
fun.
Так, нужно сохраниться, короче. Нет, сначала почитать истории, потому что истории там, что уже несколько было, а их все я не читала. Где-то не коллекция призов, что ли? Так. Ролики. Что-то я не помню таких роликов.
And so it begins. My apprentice's finest hour. If only I had been there. I could have prevented it all.
Подождите, он волшебник. Наш батя волшебник.
After a long summer day in a place not far away, Jeremiah Hazelnut was tucked in bed to dream of the dream that he always had.
Wow.
Each night to his mother, Jerry did say,
I want to be a magician one day.
and each night she would reply, as mothers do,
One day, sweet son, your dream will come true.
and as mothers do, she whispers,
Good night.
soon Jeremiah
Она исчезла.
Hazelnut
О,
would sleep
нет.
tight. And soon, very soon, as dreams sometimes do, the dream that he had would come true.
Вау. Это вообще надо было в начале смотреть, наверное. Бедный Чуй, который все это рисовали, слишком много деталей. Кемпке, знакомая фамилия. Отлично. Это все начальный ролик. И все? Это все мои ролики? О май гад. Окей. Наклейки. Только одну наклейку нашла все это время. Ну ладно. Достижения. Аудиокнига.
8 Stories from Mousewood by Matt Kempke. Read by Rob Quirk. The first story. Of mice, squirrels, and Mousewood Forest. Somewhere, tucked away between faraway fields and winding paths, there lies a forest crowded with mice and squirrels. So crowded, in fact, that even a mighty wizard with an even mightier beard couldn't wander the forest's paths without being asked by some tiny rodents for a lift, because they wanted to visit relatives who moved 3 clearings down the road. Second story. A wizard at the post office. One morning, a really old wizard living on the outskirts of the wizard turned and walked along the path from his house to the wider track that ran beside the fields. The sun was busy spreading its warmth across the path, driving the moisture from the dark sand, slowly turning the rich, humid brown to a lighter, dry tone. The scrubby weeds at the roadside were still heavy with... A few steps further on, the old man came to a house made of coarse stones. The wise old man and his young companion set off, accompanied by a fresh midday breeze. The young rabbit had no difficulty keeping up with the pace of the, at least compared to a rabbit. On their way, the two of them made... Sixth story. Granny Mouse, George the Stag, and a mysterious place deep in the forest. It was early in the morning, and most of Mousewood's animals were still asleep. So if anyone had tried to gently wake them, telling them the sun... their morning songs, all they would probably have done was roll over. George decided to return to the more populated parts of Mousewood. The stag, after breakfast, a little... Mrs. La! Children! Mrs. Mouse called from the stag's back. Granny! The children shouted, running towards them, but carefully so their lanterns wouldn't go out. You were supposed to stay at the house, their grandmother said, with a mixture of anger and relief. The kids looked sheepish and apologized. Where were you, anyway? George asked, slightly out of breath due to all the running and yelling. We were looking for you, Lars explained. But it seems you were somewhere completely different. George and Mrs. Mouse and the kids made their way through the dark forest. After a while, they found the track leading to Granny Mouse's home. They didn't talk much on the way, as it had been an exhausting evening for all of them. Around them, the woods were so silent that all that could be heard was the soft rustling of leaves beneath their feet. Just before...
Так, ладно. Теперь можно сохраниться. Вот сюда. Так, куда нам дойти-то не надо? Так.
That looks like... I don't know what that looks like, but it seems to be stuck in the middle. That can't be.
Ты там мутишь, что ли?
Oh. Oh. Isn't that... Oh. Plato's mailbox. I have a wet feet. I'd rather stay.
Что нужно сделать? Вопрос большой.
The building collapsed. Look, this is scary. I should do this during the day.
Вон. Блин, сфига, тут так снег идет вообще.
Let's see if this works. Hey, presto, a stairway. I'll admit it. Of course, a mushroom escalator would have been.
Ну чё? А, я понял.
Whoa,
Ой-ой-ой.
and it's cold.
Он живой?
Who's he then? A scary mothman. And the entrance
Ну,
behind him is
человек-то
strange
вряд
too.
ли. Человек.
I can almost hear it whisper. Cherry, come close. I've swallowed a... Fast asleep. Sometimes I wish I could do that instead of going to... Then I could stay up all night.
Типа он намекает на то, что нужно ночь сделать. Окей. Попробуем. Угу. Еще паутина пропала. Perfect.
Excuse me. I'm looking. Have you got something like... And if you do... Oh, pass. Is that a yes? Blink 0 times. Maybe he
Она не
can't
моргает.
Hello, Mr. Mo. I would like... I always have to speak up like that. And if you yell loud enough...
No wingless beings in here.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mrs. Mo.
Прямо
What was
вперед.
wingler?
Your vibes are disturbed.
Oh. I'm not sure what that
Какая она
means,
милая.
but I believe this is a pride. Too bad I don't have any...
Причем ему нужны крылья, что ли? Сейчас мы ее обхитрим, как будто у меня есть крылья.
Whoa! I feel this funny prickle.
Greetings of the light.
Yeah, same to you.
I say, you have a glorious pair of wings. Please forgive me for overlooking. Here we were, assuming that in this strange land.
Oh, I can feel the wings, but I think I'm just imagining. Although the moth can see them too. So this is what it feels like to be Kitsuna. I wonder what her true shape is, and what is she doing right now? Will I see her again?
You are carrying on a priestess Phosphora awaits you in the temple. She...
Okay, I'll just walk on through then, alright?
Напомню, против меня кик.
that is laid...
Так, а что тут еще взаимодействует? Не надо. Мотылёк.
Maybe I should drop a pebble so I can hear how that way. But what if I hear... And anyway, so I should... Though I guess...
Okay.
Oh, it's really... Oh, that must be preset.
Bzz.
What noise does a moth make?
Не знаю.
Beautiful night.
My eye fossils. Do they deceive me? Is it a moth that goes there? Hespera let you in, but she is not in distress. You must be
Yes, I am. Phew. For a moment there, I was afraid the spell would...
Whence do you are not part of our social. Moreover, your mask.
Nope, not yet.
We bid you welcome, but know that it is only hardship that still keeps us.
Что у нее голос мужской, по-моему, не сохранится. Сохраняемся 1000 раз, чтобы ни того, ни этого. Эх. Пучок льна.
I think I'll borrow it. What a weird stat. There's a little stone face in the crystal. And some kind of... very like someone flipped it.
Можешь поговорить с ним?
There's a little stone face in the crystal. It's some kind of amber thing. Very like someone flipped it.
Может поговорить еще с этой?
No answer.
Не
Perhaps it's
отвечает.
not even made of stone.
Так, ладно. Тут еще можно потом. Ой-ой-ой.
Nothing.
Даже такое.
This pot contains only a funny stone that someone... Oh, my mistake. This used to be... Nothing. There's probably...
Он. Так, мотылек, что не скажешь еще?
Do you have a pause?
The cold by that tree is indeed, but these days, however, only the warm light from our high priestess resting at her light. She knows that we need to be on our way soon, but without nourishment there is little.
What do you need?
Flowers.
Flower seeds? Are you two the only ones living?
We feasted on nectar, the light of the moon, but the great flood overcame the world we inhabit.
So you fled to Mouse?
This place is bountiful with the vibes of ancient light of life. But the grey mountain on the horizon spells doom.
Where did the...
Drawn by the grey in time, and the corruption with that ooze made them forget all about. Our wings resemble the bark of the... but they are not made.
The grey flood?
The giants rolling up, apparent, but then a mass. Nobody gets it plant because the mass, thus never releasing whatever lies buried.
Sounds like cement. Could that be what she saw? And why are you wearing...
Like the moon, for only by looking inward can the ghost undergo. It symbolizes us and our focus.
Let's talk... What are you got?
It is the last. We are the last of the nuns of the Moonlight Circle. Who is conceived under a fate, begotten by the most light-filled moths within. We are going to...
what a beauty. It was nice talking to you, but now I need to...
return here where the tried lights are blinding us.
Он, короче, не сохранится. Так. Окей. А там что? Что они делают?
What kind of stone is that? It is firmly... No idea what... It looks interesting, but I can't...
Так, перебраться он не может. Что
It
они
looks
делают?
interesting over there, but I can't... Hugh.
Что нас скажут? Ну что-то. Там же как-то можно пройти. Да. Как это ведь можно пройти? Ага. Что они делают?
Have you come back to rub it in? Pah!
What?
Good for you, but thank you. When we're harvesting our dwarf fruits here, we
это
can use our...
гномы.
Did you hear that, lad? This boy is our... Bah! Bah! Listen, you're welcome.
I really...
Bah! Don't mention it.
Думаю, какие-то воры, типа. Ничего себе. О, здорово.
So, you all's moving by. That's where I find you. And I know an interesting one about the grumpy wood. Would you like to? Would you like my story? Fragment roast beef. And lost. Perhaps there's something. Maybe I can find what
you. Куда мне идти надо? Ой, я вообще очень не увидела. А, кстати, может быть, он что-то мне скажет? Он.
And no spider. It's probably gone to construct them.
Что делать дальше? Я думаю, нужно сохраниться и закончить, потому что мой мозг сейчас лопнет. Поэтому спокойной ночи всем, и мне тоже.